Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. G League Coach of the Year reunites with J.J. Redick at Lakers, report. Los Angeles Lakers rookie head coach J.J. Redick will have a familiar face on his staff. According to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, G League Coach of the Year Lindsey Harding agreed to join the Lakers as Redick's coaching staff that continues to take shape. Harding, 39, joins former NBA head coaches Nate McMillan and Scott Brooks and holdover Greg St. Jean, who started as a player development coach under Frank Vogel during the Lakers' championship run in 2020. Harding and Redick are reunited in Los Angeles after spending time together in Philadelphia and at Duke. As Duke stars, Redick, 2006, and Harding, 2007, won the Naismith College Player of the Year in their decorated college careers. Harding was a player development coach when Redick played for the 76ers from 2017 to 2019. Harding was the number 1 overall pick in the 2007 WNBA draft and played for 5 different teams, including the Los Angeles Sparks, in a 9-year career. Last season, she guided the Kings to the Western Conference Finals in her first head coaching job in the G League after working as a player development coach for the Sixers and the Kings. Harding and Redick both interviewed for the Charlotte Hornets head coaching job that went to Charles Lee, per Wojnarowski. Despite Bronny James' offensive woes in the NBA Summer League, Redick was encouraged by his defensive instincts, which he believes could become his calling card. Redick compared Bronny to Oklahoma City Thunder's defensive stopper Lou Dort in a recent interview with SiriusXM NBA Radio. "We were at the Canada-USA basketball exhibition game. And I turned to one of our assistant coaches during the game. And I said, I think Lou Dort just single-handedly broke up the 8th possession of the game. Like, his impact. You can't get into your offense. Sometimes, the shot clock winds down because of his ball pressure. He literally blows up entire plays because of that pressure. And I really believe this. Bronny will eventually be that guy," Redick said. Despite being 2 inches shorter than Dort, Bronny showed glimpses of his defensive potential in the NBA Summer League. Redick is not overly concerned about Bronny's offensive struggles, which is a stark contrast to his father, LeBron James, who took the NBA by storm as an 18-year-old prodigy more than 2 decades ago. "You have to be a guy that's a ball hawk at all times," Redick said. "We're going to develop his shot. We're going to develop his ball skills. He's already got a great feel. He has a really good, instinctive nature on the defensive end." After missing out on Jonas Valanciunas, one of their free agent targets whom LeBron was willing to take a substantial pay cut for, Redick still hopes the Lakers could get a center of a similar ilk via trade. Lonzo Ball makes eye-opening admission about Lakers' Anthony Davis trade. It's been several years since the Los Angeles Lakers traded with the New Orleans Pelicans to land Anthony Davis, but it has had long-term ramifications around the league. One of the players affected by the trade was guard Lonzo Ball. He seemed like the future face of the Lakers after he was the number 2 pick of the team in 2017. However, he learned a tough lesson early in his career. He recently had a chance to open up about the trade and its impact on him. "That's the first time that I realized like this is definitely a business," Ball said of the trade during a July 8 appearance on the What an Experience podcast. "You know? At the same time, it was like it's Anthony Davis. To be fair, I would have traded myself for Anthony Davis. There was never a time that I was traded or a move was made, and like I knew it was going to happen. You just got to expect it to come. If it come, it come, if it don't, it don't. That's what I would say. Just try to stay positive, either way, like in the NBA, regardless. So as long as I could play, that's all I really care about. Whoever I put the jersey on for, it's not going to be like I'm a change for them." The trade worked out for the Lakers as Davis is still playing at a high level and the team won a championship in 2020. For Ball, it's been a tough road. He's missed back-to-back seasons due to a knee injury and has yet to play a playoff game. There's been real concern that Ball's knee injury could cause his career to end early. However, there's optimism that he'll be making a return at some point, according to The Athletic's Darnell Mayberry. Team officials are confident Ball, out since January 14, 2022, due to a chronic knee ailment, will play next season, Mayberry wrote in a June 4 column. They're just not as confident about when. It's been over 2 years since Ball played in an NBA game, so the Chicago Bulls can't rush his return to the court. He will almost certainly be eased into things. Ball is entering a contract year, so it's important he plays and plays well if he hopes to get another contract in the offseason. It's been a rough offseason for the Bulls. They lost DeMar DeRozan in free agency and traded away Alex Caruso for a poor return. Getting Ball back would be some good news for a team that hasn't gotten a lot of it. Head coach Bill Donovan believes Ball is getting better and he's hoping he can get on the court this season. "Hopefully we can get Lonzo back," Donovan said in a July 14 interview on Sirius XM NBA radio. "He's moving closer, he's a guy that everyone enjoys playing with, and I think the same can be said for Josh Giddey. Ball likely won't be the same defender he once was coming off the injury, but he was hitting 42.3% of his three-point shots before the injury. If he can still shoot like that, he'll have value to Chicago." Jayson Tatum's childhood goals: play for the Suns and get traded to the Lakers. Celtics star Jayson Tatum had another throwback moment this week, and it caught a lot of attention this week when he shared it on his Instagram story. The subject was a list of Tatum's childhood goals and outlined his dreams/ambitions for 20 years in the future, including playing for the Lakers and Suns. "20 years from now, I will have gone to 1 year at Ohio State University where I will have met Kristen. We will have gotten married and have 2 children, a boy and a girl," wrote the young Tatum. "We will have a big house in Phoenix, Arizona. I will play for the Suns for 6 years, then I will be traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. Get traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. I will play basketball for a living as if it will be my dream come true." As Tatum outlined in the caption, it was a grade school assignment he wrote in the 4th grade to picture his life in 20 years. With the confidence of a legend, Tatum was bold with his dream and proudly stated his ambitions to join the best teams in the NBA. While Tatum, 6 feet 8 inches, wanted to graduate to go to school at Ohio State, he was a star on the court at Duke University with 16.8 points, 7.3 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 1.3 steals, and 1.1 blocks per game. His long frame and versatile offensive skills allured any NBA teams, and the Celtics couldn't help but take him number 3. It's not for lack of trying that the Suns didn't land Tatum after all of these years. Somehow, he's one of the few superstars who has avoided their grasp despite his heavy connections there from his youth. The 5X All-Star would have easily put the Suns over the top as a championship team, assuming he'd be teammates with the former 15th overall pick, Devin Booker. The Lakers also had their chance for Tatum, including in the 2017 NBA draft, when the Lakers could have picked him with the 2nd overall pick. After Markelle Fultz was granted of honor of going first, the Lakers could have picked Tatum to help revive their struggling franchise. They picked Lonzo Ball, instead, who went off early on but failed to step up when the Lakers needed him the most. Meanwhile, Tatum continually led or co-led the Celtics to deep playoff runs year after year and established a new culture of winners en route to his first championship. After agreeing to the richest contract in league history worth 5 years, $315 million, Tatum has already tied his NBA future to the Celtics, and I'm sure his family has grown accustomed to the greater Boston area. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Jayson Tatum? Leave your opinion in the comments.